compositions. GenG picking this is a very deliberate choice.
Okay, so GenG, they will be bringing the Cypher for King, but
3 duelists down to 1. We got a Cypher.
Meanwhile,
a double
we
Cypher.
have the Raze Breach combo coming out for Talon and the Chip Boys with the Cypher as well.
Oh, they do the
No
Sky
double duelists from
Breach.
either side, so could
Sky
be a
Breach is
potentially pretty
nice.
defenders-sided affair. We'll see. I'm not too sure, especially with that Sage in there
So
for
it's
GenG.
Breach
Feels
for
like,
Sage,
you know,
right?
defender side of the
Is
map
that
could
the
be
only thing
pretty
that's
important,
different? Sorry,
for them
I
if
guess
they're really
the
gonna get
Jet
this done
as
with
well,
that
Jet and
Cypher as
Raze.
well. So this is gonna maybe be a bit
Three
different
of
than
the
what
same.
we're seeing a lot these days.
Double
This is
Cypher,
old
double
school.
Omen,
Old school,
double
right?
Sky.
Especially with the Sage. I
Right,
need to
interesting.
see impact with that because GodDead, his performance needs to be so much better. As the initiator from before, but now on Sage, the walls need to be good. But at the same time, it's lovely to see Sylvan on the controller.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully both Sylvan and GodDead can frag out for GenG's sake, but currently Talon is in the lead 1-0, trying to get to the
I think
next
a
stage
cruise
of
map pull
LCQ
looks pretty
Pacific.
impressive.
We move on to map 2
They
on
get a
Split
double
with
ban
our
for this
casters,
final.
Achilles and Tasteless.
That's even more impressive. It's gonna be great.
We are ready to get going here in map number 2. Can GenG recover after what was an insane reversal from Talon?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of teed it up a little bit during that halftime on Pearl that we've seen some.
Why is no one
3-9
picking
recoveries
Sage
back
after
over
the bullet
in
now?
Ascension.
Let's wait.
Here today,
Someone will
Talon
do
doing what,
a
Sparge was
Sage
able to
deadlock
do
comp
with
at
the
champs.
mouse. But now it's on
Someone's
GenG.
bold enough
This
to
is
do
their
it on one map
pick.
and just
Going
have
into
crazy
split,
XX on the
how are they
attack as
going
well.
to fare? Because they're showing us a very classic look.
Just with all the
whereas from
util that you can
side
throw.
Of Talon, this is basically
It's probably going to be
Fnatic
Vapor X, to
composition
be
coming
honest.
through, working that breach, the site for the Sky into the roster alongside that solo duelist with the Raze. Can they pilot it to a similar level of perfection that Fnatic have been able to show us both regionally as well as internationally? Because they have not ran a breach.
GenG on defense, Talon
Since they ran
on
the triple
attack.
duelist so very long ago. That was still Cruz doing it. That's the last time that they've
It's
had
this
a
for
breach
pistol, I'm
for this
pretty
map.
sure. Yeah, it is.
But it's looking a lot
1-1
more
in terms of
standard for them
pistols.
as the play up to snuff.
Yeah.
Let me get the Sheriff
very
out.
classical comps here, especially coming from GenG.
Again, I like both of these comps. Both of these comps are so fine. This is, I like this a little bit more. The Sky Breach. I just think it's great. The dog stun is just really strong, especially with the Raze sending it in. Instant wall over towards here. They wanted to take A main one way. Sorry, they wanted to take B main. And the one way it stopped them from doing that. You can tell by the way he's shooting the wall that there's only one person here. So honestly, that might work pretty well with everyone being over towards this.
We have TS wrapping around up into A heaven, but GodDead's going to be that first line of defense to see if he can get anything done.
Yeah, this is a nice setup.
Coming down as well, just to add a little bit of extra peel here for GodDead on the site. The wall will get broken.
Ooh, perfectly avoided as well. Sky Dog goes in. When he checks the smoke. Smoke out, dog in. Where's my smoke at spawn? There it is. Good luck to GodDead. GodDead ate the Omen Flash, then ate the stun. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. He ate the dog stun and then he ate the Omen Flash. So yeah, not much he could do about that one.
Smokes for some kind of an infiltration. They do have Fox all the way out here in an
It's nice Omen Flash to retake this. The breach stun was good. Fast retake. Everyone from spawn. Frenzy?
Elbow, King swing on the corner, able to find one, gets a second as Chip Boys was just so very low. Now it's all on Fox.
Not a good plant for him, and this reposition is perfect for Meteor. Nicely done. In terms of the pistols, 1-0 for this, 2-1 altogether.
Yeah, a beautiful round there for GenG. Really not enough time there for Talon to try to cover all those angles and advance over to that spike to protect it from getting diffused, especially when it's already halfway done. So a much-needed good start here for GenG.
Excellent timing from Meteor as well, just pushing out, catching players, still just kind of hanging back, cut off by that slow orb. It's the peak, and then Fox not really considering where that Jet could be. Jet, that Viper.
So we go into round 2 here.
It's
Should be a cakewalk for GenG.
heavy buy into this one. We like it. Shouldn't be getting ecoed with this buy. There's some light armors. That's about it.
Set up the cam as well. It's King playing around the back with the Spectre. Orb just going to be taken by Cruz. He's already got 5 charges towards that Rolling Thunder.
knife in over towards here, and again,
So he's gonna
sorry,
open
wall.
that up.
And again, with the way that he's approaching this, you
Looks like
kind
right
of
now Talon's just trying to find any
know
bit of
how many people
information
there
here.
are from how they break the
Can
wall.
Garnett's get any kind of
Dog goes
amazing
in
sheriff
past
shot
the
on
smoke,
here?
doesn't see anything.
Doesn't look like there's going to be anybody who's going
As
to be
in
crossing
middle,
paths with
that
for a
was.
little bit.
Seems like no. Pings continue to come down.
Yeah, I thought we did as well, Theo, to be honest.
Slow orb at the ready. Meteor in the back with some covering fire to answer.
Group up over towards A.
Yeah,
Let's
like
try
you
this
said
one
up here,
again.
it looks
We got a
like-
Omen flash for Heaven though, or
Yeah.
no? Just an Omen smoke and then trying to lurk on this one if we can get into the site.
Flash going to be sent. Fault line now out. It's a bit shallow. It's not going to catch either of them. Push now coming
Wait.
through. And Chip Boys with a classic.
Wait, what?
Find the kill. Garnet as well. The
What?
sheriff comes up with two.
Dude, and they have a
my
lurk
God,
on
this is
this? Oh my
insane.
god.
They're managing to pull it off. Just so
Yeah,
many
they
kids
are
left
managing to pull
over.
it off. Dude, the lurk is
Guns in
going
hand now for
Heaven.
Talon.
Okay, he
Spike
breaks the
planted
trip, so
behind
these two,
pillar.
like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go fast?
That is gonna be the
That's
feet
a
picked up
nightmare.
Underneath of GenG. Stands up here for Garnets. Throws out the paint shells. King dropping down out of Heaven, but there's a player immediately behind him here. Fox. And yeah, can't even line it up. A Thrifty to immediately tie us at 1-1. What a response.
I mean, they
here
hit
from
some
Talon.
ridiculous shots.
Completely outgunned, but not out-aimed. They destroy GenG in the follow-up.
Yeah, that's alarming.
Wow. Fair play, man.
I mean, the
Nice
sheriff
over one.
play was
Nice,
so good. And the fact that they
It was
were
a
able to
nice
break
hit.
in
Like,
so
the burst
quickly.
over towards A with the nade
They
that
came
goes
through, they
elbow,
weren't able to
forces them
have,
back over
Gen
towards
was
side,
able
then they
have
don't
that
have to worry
setup,
about
you know,
elbow
with
because
the
they're probably
Sage
just going to
there
be
slow
fighting
them down
together.
so that they could spray
It was really
through
cool. Nice
and
shots
kind
were
of
hit.
thin out those numbers.
They
Instead,
wanted to
Talon
just
breaks
fight
that
heavy with
position,
3,
gets in,
and
gets
yeah, I
that
mean, they
spike
just hit
planted,
shots
and
out.
plays an amazing
Garnet's
Garnets has just been on
just
one
did
today.
incredible.
As Meteor trying to get aggressive, trying to push up. Will just end up getting picked off. So there's this double lurk back at A main.
Goddad just hanging out over here with the classic. Let's see if we can find anything. The elbow is popping out here. Fox can't really punish it. But that is going to drive Goddad back and create a little bit of noise over here at A. Despite the spike being ready to go into B. As soon as
How do I feel about Paddy Ban's role? I wasn't too sure about it, but honestly, with Garnets being this good on Duelist, it's just
Straight away
like,
from that A site, though. The trap wire set up.
I need this guy in
Sure anyone
Duelist
does go
now,
for that deep
so
flank.
I think this is fine. Honestly, he's been fragging out. My worry for Paddy Ban is he's a little bit aggro sometimes, and that can be brutal with the
I mean, they're pretty well aware of
with
where
the-
he's
with
gonna
your
aim
smoker
at.
being a little bit
Stamina
aggro.
actually does get the tag, does get
but
the dart.
yeah, not the most successful
like all the
elimination
smokes and all
of
the
that camera.
utils well used.
Still
It's
gonna
more
get some
just
value out of
he
that.
likes
Chip
to
Boy's gonna come
duel
around here. Does he check
sometimes.
the side? He
Nice
does.
stun.
Finally does. Takes a little bit of damage, but now that's gonna be
3
the
people
Gerald
here.
damage.
Let's see what damage they can do.
In here, they
1,
do not wanna be undone,
2.
They were able to undo GenG
Any
in the
more?
last round. Don't want to see them come up with a thrifty. TS will fall.
Okay, still
That'll
though.
be
The 2
cleanup.
with
So
the eco, not too bad. They get a
players
plant down.
lost,
That's
but
Cruz.
2-1.
1 away from his ult. That's an extra bit of money. Garnet's 2 away from his ult. Big buy round coming in. The money's out of control from the eco round that they won.
Yeah, I mean, Talon, it's kind of funny. Like, we talked about how they already had an insane comeback in that map 1, stringing together so many wins, but I feel like the comeback's already happening as we got into the 3rd round here, the way they were able to handle that first one. All right, we'll be going to round 4 now. This time we've got King over here with the camera right up, trying to look in the garage.
Sidling it out. Given, I mean, Talon have been playing so split already. Pun not intended.
Ooh.
It's unsurprising that they are able to note somebody with a
Yeah.
guiding light, but swing out from Goddad looks good. They find the headshot. That takes Jit Boys out of the picture here.
Yeah, Jip Boy's definitely the guy you'd like to get rid of early on. He's had some amazing picks so far in this best of 3.
The Breach, the Cypher, both been pretty much immaculate for Jit Boys since his introduction.
To
to the
break
squad.
one segment of the wall, they smoke middle like they're gonna go take mid control. With that, GenG decide to go aggro in a 5v4, and they're gonna get punished for this. They're actually just gonna it's only gonna benefit them. They go aggro, they do it with 2 people with a res as well. It's actually so fine, and they have some great info. They have fast behind as well, so this is huge.
There's a big wrap around here from GenG.
So yeah, it should be impossible for Talon to win this, but we've seen stranger things.
Sylvan noting them.
Flash, Omen Flash was great here.
Catches them off guard. TS Narrowly able
This guy back
to
his
steady that
sights a
aim
little
as
bit
King
wrecked. How many
isolated here in the
can he?
back. Sprays
Oi,
through, finds
oi,
them both.
oi.
Had the reveal on one. Now sees
Okay.
Garnets as well. Wow.
Very nicely
Monsters
done.
round
I haven't seen.
there from the
I miss
side of
seeing King on
Shut them out
Cypher.
from
It
B.
was like what was really
It's gonna be
at the
GenG
beginning of the
tying us up
game.
at
He was.
2-2.
I
Just
mean,
incredible
everyone
stuff
stole
here
his
from King.
stuff. Everyone stole his
And,
setups.
I mean, much needed as well. Talon, I mean, again, with the sprays there from King, just through the smokes, just making that connect.
I mean, Shining was just kind of like a fortunate thing. He was like, okay, I've got the reveal on the Cruz because the trap wire starts spraying. Patty swings out. Minor adjustment to the right, then back to the left. Very cleanly done. But because of the money that was so well set up from here, Talon.
Give me a curse for that. Chat, I said that Talon couldn't win the round. Just because I said this guy's gonna get wrecked. I don't know. That evens out, surely.
So even after, even if GenG can win this round, they still have more to do before they can really break the economy. And this is a bit of a gamble here from Sylvan.
Yeah, Sylvan tucked right up over here, but
They
if
read
you
it,
get the drop,
for it. Oh, okay.
Gets
Snaps
one.
on, gets the headshot, but now can he try to get himself out of here?
he's going to be able to get away. Nice escape
Yep.
here. Meteor
Over towards B
does
main,
get
straight up Jewel on the smoker. Well, there goes this round.
Another good little start here, just finding that man advantage right off the rip. Swing in though.
Oh no.
Okay, Fox picks up, finds Sylvan. Wall can be used, and it is. Res is available, but
I wonder when they're gonna stop the
that
heavy
need to be
default
wary
and
that
start just doing a simple dog stun, flash,
lurks up into the cyber cage.
satchel, exec.
Waiting. There's the push, there's the tag, gets the kill.
Man, King is so
King is
good.
delivering so far
King
over here. Just
was
Cruz and
at
Fox
the beginning
remain.
my favorite Cypher to watch,
Shot slightly off.
and then Nats
Next
kind of
one's
took
flushing
over.
out of the angle.
But
King's gonna be good to
he's
go ahead
looking
and finish
great.
him off once more to get GenG into the lead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see King is able to do what he needs to do here, especially with the Sage and the Cypher in this round.
Alpha?
On the defender's side,
Alpha's
you've
pretty
gotta
decent
start
with
to
it,
scoop
yeah.
up some wins here on Split. This time around,
Alpha
Barnett's
probably
gonna be
plays it
ready
more
with a
than Nuts these
showstopper.
days, or
See if there's
relatively
any
the
areas
same.
He can try to clear out any kind of frags he can get if there's any collection of agents.
What did
here
Liquid
for
have?
GenG.
3 maps where they used it?
Could just be an explosive entry, but that's typically going to be something that we do see the opposite side of the map happening on A as they look to ride up the wall.
Fake the jump off the wall with the sound as well, and then they have someone else sitting on top of it. It's interesting. There's a big gap here though. The wall was missed, but the the technique's still there.
Flash
The
over
bait
here
is still there.
confirms TS is just around that corner.
In terms of where we added the money,
And we may have a shift up in the mid here.
yeah, it's
Back in mid, we
it's
have
a big
Meteor
round.
here, operator in hand, peering down.
Man, they really didn't
trying
want to
get
drop
first
this
hit.
guy.
We saw so many successes with him earlier on. Can he get another? No, he
Oof.
whiffs it.
Not getting that shot through. Doesn't find the punish. Barnett's lives, which means that showstopper can still yet come to play in the round. They're going to start drifting their way over towards B. Getting King out of that backside. Giant rocket explosion would be one hell of a way to go ahead and displace that Cypher. Flash confirms nothing. Cruz set up, fault line ready to go. Paint shells into the back, trap wire cleared. There's the showstopper. There's
Love
King
that.
gone.
Oi, Omen Flash was great as well. Big kill. They're still not through the choke point fully. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh my god, nice shots from him. So that was more the overwhelm that I was asking for. Still not fully done. Res comes in as well. 4 people survive. Really good run from GenG. Talon might be running out of ideas almost. We'll see. They could definitely do with a pause. Help him out a little bit. Give him some ideas. Go to Omenal. Got Sky as well. Yeah, I think this is good. It feels like they need some ideas. They currently switched their the person who is helping them with the pauses as well. It's now Boy helping them. So we'll see what he's got.
Now calling it early. Don't want to have this much struggle on that attacking side. Let's see what Boy is able to get together here for the team to get them ready to try to regain a lead, keep things close here.
Yeah, Talon's had their moments of greatness, but we're seeing really good defenders plays here from GenG. I mean, they're really able to kind of shut down any ideas before they can even start.
Okay. We get it. Shoot Talon.
What are you trying to tell us?
Shoot Talon, kill them, win the game.
again, though, we kind of expect on this defender side here, GenG is going to have a lot of cool tools at their disposal. So far, so good. But again, it's such a young half so far.
Only going into round 7. But the big ults that they would love to have.
Boy, been coach for Talon. He's been assistant coach, yes, since the beginning of the season. Flash.
Flashback jumps over the side. Does note King back towards Scream. TS.
It's cool flash.
Gonna hold in heaven. Trailblazer cleared out. Push starting to come through. Some shots.
Wait, this is a nice hit.
Force them back, and force it back they will.
This is nice. Get a lot of heaven control. We've got passive Sage Wall. So until they go and find this, we're going to see a 3-person stack. Feel pretty confident over towards A. They have no idea. Yeah, even the rotate comes in as well. Why not?
TS though sends out that Trailblazer. Would have seen 2 around the corner.
They cut sound in heaven. Smoke could have come from anywhere. Trying to create question marks like they could have gone back here. Smoke goes in. Omen flash over towards elbow. Good luck to this guy on the site. When do these two enable? Nice trades. King's done insanely well. Can he get another? This guy's a god. He did so good. God dead with the fast rotate because his wall was up. Didn't have to worry. Big 1-on-2.
Yeah, he can't safely get to the spike here. Looks like Meteor's going to just miss him here with his scope.
Just underneath.
20 seconds.
He's grabbed it now.
He needs to get away from that window. He does. He wants to peer around this corner.
Tap onto it. Wants to try to bait somebody forward. Meteor.
Oh my God!
But suddenly, it's all on Goddead again. The tap. He sees him drop. But now he's running out of time. Has to stick to this one.
It's
Goddead.
down.
Not gonna swing off of it actually. Puts a little bit of damage in. The paint shell is available, but he's so scared to try to pull out the utility.
Holy hell, this one was close. This one
Boldly
was real
done.
close.
Comes up with the kill.
Nicely done.
Saving the round here for GenG.
Yeah, they look good on defense at the
I gotta
moment.
say, that was insane. Goddead just gonna run back over here.
Grab that up.
Grab that up and take that into the next round.
Yeah,
Nicely
Op's good for
done.
this.
Gets himself a sheriff as well.
And
Crouch.
look at that diffuse off here, but a tense moment. Talon, I mean, some great ideas.
I like their change of setup though as well. Instead of just doing this Sage Wall over towards here, the passive Sage Wall here, so they have to kind of punishing them for not exploring middle too much. Also really like the timeout from Talon. I felt like their A heaven take kill was really strong.
And I mean, it's definitely a testament to the confidence that he's feeling and the fact that he goes for that challenge, not during the plant itself, but afterward when there's just that hard angle being held, swings out, takes the fight, manages to win it. That's exactly what they need from him if they want to take this all the way to 3. 3-round lead now here for GenG.
That's insane, but I love it. So this is really, really smart. So he TPs. He TPs early, and they do a boom bot. So when they're doing a boom bot, you don't think that anyone's going to peek before a boom bot, because what's the point in peeking before a boom bot? The boom bot's to get information. He straight up just peeks before the boom bot. They don't expect it. Really nicely done. They're also aiming at the floor for the boom bot to go around the corner.
Drops down into the smoke. Angle being held, paint shell sent to the side. He sees his back. Meteor.
He's going to get another. Ooh, nice shot. What a round from Patty. Big jewel coming in heaven. This guy just needs to stay alive. Uh-oh.
It's still doable here for GenG.
Ooh, that's a mistake.
That's the flank. Last 2 players now here onto the side itself. Slow orb makes that. It cuts off the side a little bit here. Stops him from being able to retreat, but now will expire. It's all on TS.
Ooh, the lineup. I saw a wild. 81 HP, bit of armor. Nicely done from Patty. They did great on this one. Yeah, I would like to see Foxes just try and play his life there more. They got a little bit close, to be honest. And with how the rounds have been going, they kind of need to get anything they can. I like this little play over towards B main. It's pretty cool. Again, he's a very confident guy on any agent.
Purchase widely. 3 half armors here from the side of GenG. No operator is the crucial thing to point
So
out.
the round before, they get a kill with the Omen TP, and now we fake Omen TP. So they're at least scared of it. We get the TP up boost.
Looking like a little bit of action up here to
And
mid.
looking like
And
mid control.
Right now, especially over here at the B side,
But with that fake TP, they have
GenG
actually
pretty
created
cool back
pressure
there.
over
They're
towards
sending
here, but we also
TS,
have the camera spotting.
Sky around. See if there's any information. They're going to hear that push forward.
Smoke goes towards heaven.
Meteor could be ready over here if we do see
Mid
Garnet
control.
try to push up
Wall
into
is
A.
up.
Starting to work his way through.
It's going to work out soon how many people there are here with how they decide to shoot this.
Fence control is very much in the hands of Talon.
Nicely done. He's
With the
shooting it
Sage
like
wall
he's the
here,
only
they know that
person
nobody
here.
can get through just
I like
yet,
that.
until they fire down.
Kind of
and
just
get that
shooting a few, not committing, right? Because obviously when you have someone else there, you commit and someone can be on top. When you're on your own, you're just going to like shoot, wait for the guy to peek, shoot, wait for the guy to peek. So him, even though he has people here, tries to break the wall like there's only one person there. So I'm a big fan of that.
They're gonna have to move pretty quick here. There's not that much time left in the round.
With the way they handled that, they don't really over-rotate as well. So I think this was good. Flash did just go in over towards middle though, so that's the cue to go. Meteor gets a good kill. Avoids the stun. Dog comes towards heaven.
Aftershock looks to flush him out into the open, and Jip Boys will be able to collect the kill.
Patty's crazy TP'd into this corner.
TP's his way forward, and now
Yeah, and they thought he was back of sight here. Keep an eye on the time. Plant goes down. Nothing to stop
all of
this.
them are, and they cannot interrupt
What
this.
the hell?
Another. Right after the smoke plume, TS is
He's
trying to spray
wild,
to get
man.
that kill. Make it happen.
He's so wild.
Here we've got Fox coming around. King gets
Okay,
him.
look like they knew this one's coming. 10
But,
HP as well.
you know,
So
this is,
honestly, if I'm
not a
Talon
fight.
here,
They seem to be too
I don't want to
aggressive.
search
They're
too
gonna
much.
pull back
Money's
over
pretty
here
low.
into B.
You need everyone to survive, keep the guns.
And,
Not
it's
too
gonna be a
bothered
fourth
about
win.
them getting
Talon
1,000
is
and
starting
saving
to
their
have
guns
that game
here. I think
catch-up.
it's
They're
so
starting
fine.
to recover here. I gotta say, I thought maybe
So yeah, I think it's the right call from everyone involved here.
Facing the wrong direction, basically unable to manage the entire situation
was,
on the ground, made it for an easy plant over here for
It's a
Talon.
cool round.
I'd have to look at it back, but I think he might have thought that the TP from Patty Pan was going to be coming through either back elbow or into perhaps screens. It just gets very much caught off guard. We'll see once the replays come up, but I mean, Talon getting themselves up to 4, now within touching distance of tying this up. GenG going to be using their first time out of the map.
All right, I think this is probably an appropriate moment for them to try to use this. It's a different bout here on map 2, but I am worried some things are starting to become a little bit too similar to map 1 here. It does seem like Talon is starting to really stabilize.
Talon,
starting to
yeah, the
understand
Talon
behaviors
comp
of
is
GenG
all
and
around the
adapt
dog,
to them.
really.
And this has been the
If,
big critique
if this
of
dog,
GenG in
basically, if
general,
you get
is
seen
they
by the
do
dog,
look planned out
a
and
lot of the times
strong.
you're wrecked.
But
You're
as
getting
time
stuns,
passes,
you get
it
an
seems
omen
like the
flashed,
opposing
you're
team
getting
is down
someone
low. And then the
satcheling
other
on you.
problem with
Like
GenG
it's
is they're not
a
able
nightmare to
then
play against.
reinvent themselves to reconfigure the
GenG
play
have a
or
good
make
amount of
those
money.
adjustments on the fly.
Yeah, I
kinda
mean,
the
honestly,
struggles of,
even if they
you know,
lose this, they still
PRX
have a good
and
amount of money for the
Strikers
rest of
of
this
old,
half. It's
where
not too
right,
bad.
It's very rigid structure. This goes
I
into
think
this.
maybe
It's a
they
flow
should go
chart
back
rather
over
than,
towards the passive
you know,
B
heavy
heaven wall.
adaptation
I think
and
that's
the
the main
ability
thing
to
that
pivot
would
into
work
mid
really
rounds.
well now at the moment.
GenG
They're not
have
really
also
defaulting
similarly struggled
towards
in
B
that
heaven,
regard.
and they're not actually going like deep over towards B heaven.
So here we
So
are.
that's the thing that I would be
GenG,
relying on
you
if
know,
I'm
can they
GenG at the
use this
moment.
time
Every
out in a
time they
way
kind of
that's gonna allow them
gone
to
over
catapult
towards heaven,
ahead?
it's been
They
more
had
for a hit
healthy
over
lead,
towards
they're
here.
looking very
So I think
strong.
this Sage ward that
Talon,
they were doing
they're gonna
earlier
try
is
to
going to be
recover
really
this to
strong.
tie
But
this up 5-5.
we'll see, Meteor needs to make sure that he
economically in
buys into this.
forward into this
Money, okay, bit lower than I actually thought.
Cruz, God
Bit
dead.
lower than I thought.
One charge away from having that res online, but otherwise
One away from Razor.
well, yeah, showstopper. It's almost there. So this could be a very explosive round.
That boom bot again, getting scared of it. They're gonna spot the camera, break the camera, take the orb, and do they?
Trailblazer paint shell as well. Just go ahead and try to clear out backside.
Even when
Garnets will go jumping forward. Ooh, King just sprays through the cage to get the opening kill. Rolling Thunder now going to be committed.
All right, they are going to manage to try to come in here.
4
on
people
B.
fought
Still
sight.
hold this. Jet Boys gets a double.
I don't even think the Rolling Thunder hit anybody, but they're still managing to win this one out. Now Meteor,
Wow, impressive.
the last man standing.
It's almost too fast to cast right now. Just Meteor stuck in alley right now. The spike has not been planted just yet. They're going to tuck him back into the corner as Cruz gets that down. Question is, can Meteor take the 2v1? He whiffs the shot.
Had he been able to get that, would have been a gorgeous headshot. Way to start things off. Now he's going to look to challenge. But
Oh,
the double
I'm really
phase isn't
surprised
even
that there's so many
needed.
people
Cruz will just go
fast for
ahead and finish the
GenG.
job.
I think the only thing that
Already
made
at
a
the site, they come
difference
away with the win.
maybe
We're now tied up at
was
5-5.
the
2 more
Omen
rounds to be played here in
needed
the
to be
half.
getting trades, but I think because he
a
got
very
hit by
explosive round
the
there. Once
breach
Talon got
ult,
in, it
he
was
couldn't.
just so chaotic, there was no way for GenG to recover it.
I mean, yeah, he actually didn't even. Yeah, I think he just hit the cage, and that's about it. Bit of game sense and timing.
Wait, there was a cage block. Was that King's cage? Yeah, I'm not sure. And I'm honestly not sure. I'm gonna know how they didn't fully get the trades there.
Dissuade them, nor allow for GenG to.
Because there were numbers and angles were there in theory. I don't know whose cage this was.
All right, he's going to come around over here onto the A side.
Either way, nicely done from Talon. The other one was really good.
I gotta say, a huge saving grace in these moments where it
Where
could
are
go
we?
either
Garnis
way
now
here
has
for
his
GenG.
ult.
See how he can do as they're going to try to spring into A.
Omen
once more.
fake TP. No, he TP'd from like here to here. I know that much. It was definitely King's cage. So maybe honestly that stopped the crossfire.
Years of history.
All right, Garnet's on the hunt.
The back. Flash not spotting anything.
A Restreak. Thank you so much for that, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you for continuing the gifted sub. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for doing that. Straight up walk over towards the site. Ult used. They get control. We still have Sage Res. We have a lurker here holding behind the trip. So if they get a kill on the Cypher, this can... What? He crouched under it?
All right, CS already getting a double here.
And they still expect it? He must have jumped it. Must have jumped it and made sound.
That'll be the cleanup. The op is recovered.
He's not going to go down without a fight. GenG.
He came from heaven?
Bucks
Oh,
ahead.
okay. That's okay. That makes a lot of sense. Came from heaven. I was too busy watching the side hit here. I mean, nice retake in the end. The fact that they were on top of this guy was kind of everything for me.
And this ends up going 6-6. You're gonna feel not great about it, given that you were able to find that pistol round right off the rip.
That was great.
Having that thrifty come through from Talon has just had this.
All right, last round. Where's it going?
Not really being able to separate themselves away from Talon.
Let's make some chaos.
So much more pressure now on this.
Are they going to try this peek with Patty again and the op's going to be here? No. Only once. Only once a game. I like that because it was very bold. So I wouldn't want to see them bring that one out twice. Pressure though created with the boombot and the TP for sure. They would have had the TP in heaven.
They need the kills. They need the orb.
Fox is one away from his ult.
All right, so back over here. On the A side, we see the spike continuing to creep up. Camera still peering down here. Is there going to be any advancement on A? Once Talon tries to come into A, they need to do it very quickly. The cyber cage goes up.
There's a lot of people middle here. Wall goes up.
Round mid.
The late Lark with the Omen can TP over this. It's just when he feels like, oh.
Look at this. They're gonna
Okay.
Crash their way back through and
Kind of got to break this though. Kind of got to break this. Yeah. So now what? They go back to A. It works pretty well. 4 people here. Sky's going to get here in time. Do they feel confident? The problem is someone could have done this at the moment, so that's why they have to smoke all of this. They're very worried that reactively, once they took the rope, someone pushed over towards here.
Knives out, King around the back. And that neural theft, you would love to be able to invest it here.
Look at this guy. What an Omen flash.
Take it down, but perhaps it's enough damage dealt as Meteor arrives. Bladestorm in hand, puts that spike down up onto the high ground with just 15 seconds left. Surely there's no way for them to recover this. You can just disconnect and not take the fight.
Time's low.
Into the open. And now it's all on God.
Time's low. This guy has res. Spikes in heaven. Yeah, he had to. He literally had to though. He had to just try and chance it with the HP. There's nothing else. It was done. It was a done round. He had to hope that somehow they wasn't gonna kill him and get the kill. That's devastating. There's no time on this, no matter what.
Make it a 7-5. That got
That's so funny.
chaotic.
That was insane. That was a beautiful ending to that bout. And the fact that the spike is stuck up there, and there's just no way that you're going to be able to chase Goddead down in those few remaining seconds. That's it for the first half. 7-5 is our score now.
The recovery to get 5 from Talon, not too bad. Not too bad. I actually want to shout out Sylvan here. I felt like he had some riskier rounds. Oh, they actually highlight him. I felt like he had some riskier rounds, but honestly, his flashes and some of his kills were pretty important on this one. As in, he had some riskier rounds on the map before. So I feel like he played great on this.
How it's been frustrating not seeing Sylvan playing on these controllers, how exciting it is to see that he's finally doing it. And it hasn't
What's with Kings being so cracked at Valorant? Dude, this guy's always been... When, I mean, literally, within the first year of this game, everyone stole King's lineups for Cypher. Everyone. Like, he's responsible for the... He's literally the first guy to do... Say this is like Haven, right? So this is Haven, this is the default box, and this is the back box. And say this is logs here. He's the first guy to do the cages that connect here, so you don't know how they're rotating. And then he just applied this theory on all the maps. You saw him back at B here, just doing the same one. So he's been doing that since the very beginning, and he's great on Cypher. It's just been a while. He was in very games at the beginning. One of the like heavy innovators really in terms of how to play a lot of the agents and the game.
So them coming out, only able to accrue 5 rounds, even with that very early round 2 Thrifty win, definitely does hurt them a little bit. But if the attack is going to be
Hello Riv, how we
like
doing?
It was on Pearl for GenG, then this could still be very solid for the side of Talon.
Fairy games, no, Vision Strikers. You're thinking of existence, mate.
Got 5 more seconds remaining. We're going to go right into the second half here. Again, remember everyone, the team that loses this best of 3 is out. Their tournament lives are dead. So
wait, did I actually say Very Games? I meant Vision Strikers. Did I actually say Very Games? That's incredible. Yeah, that's my bad. We're getting our games messed up. Damn, they're gonna win.
Set up on the cage,
Jesus,
ripping them
bro.
to shreds. TS just gonna be stunned around the corner, spotted. Gets the headshot on the Fox. Now the flash into the back, however.
someone finish him off. Okay, nicely done.
Once again, within
1-1 in terms of the pistols.
2-2 across the board as far as pistols are concerned.
2-2 in terms of the whole thing.
GenG will be sweating a bit.
So there you go. Talon, an explosive round. They do get that much needed pistol.
Who is the best aimer in Valorant? Unbiased, bro. I've seen Scream do... The thing is, I have a whole year of watching Scream in practice on Reyna. I've seen him do the most mental stuff that I've never seen anyone do. I'm always going to say Scream. Tell you what, though, I do think that something might be on that level. Pretty confident he is. But I've just seen way more of Scream. I'm always going to say Scream's the best aimer I've seen.
I mean, without your Sage, without your Omen, what hope do you have of being able to really assault one of these sites? TS just trying to dissuade them from pushing forward. Garnet's happy to hug the corner with that Judge in hand.
GenG already kind of in dire straits here. They've got Meteor deep over here with a lurk. Can he find something? He gets the first shot. His position now, he's going to have to shift over to somewhere else.
Charge close. Dude, as long as this guy doesn't overstep. As long as we just keep doing this the whole time, it's all good. Fake flash.
The Judge now going to be noted, but he's so close.
Nicely done.
It's an easy jump on the corner. Garnet's to find TS. Spike can be picked up, but it's...
They're both high sense players, right? Something's really high sense, actually. I think that's right.
Die in the retake or just kind of run at them and hope that they kill you.
30 seconds left.
Now, Meteors not have a lot of time here. He's going to have to trigger that, at least giving away that they're going to be out there. They can get into A.
Demon 1, he's a beast. I agree, he's a beast. I haven't watched enough of him, though.
You don't have a dash.
Hey, get a plant here, hopefully. Probably. Omen flash, nade, stun. This guy's still gonna get a plant though. But oh, he got off it. Probably worth, to be honest. Trying to think money-wise, pretty much the same value.
After losing those first 2 rounds, but you never know. Talon's proven to be pretty crafty, Achilleos.
And they have, again, it's just a little more of a, another one-way setup here. Don't even have to play.
I'm seeing a lot of people ask, can someone do exclamation mark pick'ems? I'm seeing a lot of people ask about some games. My pick'ems are out there on YouTube if you have any questions for like where I'm leaning. Thank you so much. Defon, thank you, bro. Or Defon, GG, I think is actually how it is. So yeah, my pick'ems are there for people that are like questioning where I'm sitting for some of these games. But again, month and a half. We don't really know where a lot of these teams are until we see them play.
We do have Garnett's here again, ready with the shotgun. And they've been very quiet so far, Talon. On the other side, they've got Meteor all the way up here in events.
Tell you what, I kind of like this low buy. Like, mostly because the judge is here and I know that it's just the most disgusting thing on this. And I'm worried that they're pinging over towards heaven and they're going to go heaven. The good news is they have a Skydog. As long as they Skydog this, the judge kind of gets wrecked. If they contact this on the big buy round, I'm devastated. I'm devastated. What's going on here? Please use the Skydog. Mate, like what are the... Ah, chat, come on, man. You have a Skydog and they just straight up duel this and they know there's a judge in play. Like, a team's just trying to make me angry today. I don't get it. I'm seeing a guy hold his... I'm seeing a Phoenix hold his ult for 4 rounds and I'm seeing this. Like, for God's sake, man.
Yeah. I think you're right.
The level of play is like so high, and then I just see these mistakes just come out of nowhere, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like
it's gonna be the 8th.
It's so close to being really, really good.
It's starting to remind me a little bit of that streak. How far can they go?
No, Fox. He does die, but that's fine.
Ah, it all fell apart. It all fell apart. There's 2 guns here they can pick up now as well.
Straight up value. For Talon, so he gives his life for the cause, stops it from being a flawless round, but those who are watching, we know.
They know it's in play.
You can excuse that kill on the back end. As, I mean, this, cool, whatever, that's a judge moment, and then the turn on the flash, just not get blinded pretty much at all. Just get such a quick shutdown on the TS.
Shout out to Talon for bringing the judge out. Sure, we'll stick with the positives.
So, this is round 16 now. GenG coming into this with those saves. Can they make this worth it?
Oh, ships in the night. Sylvan gonna be
Okay.
able to fight.
Reply's looking pretty good. Talon have a lot of money.
Yeah, Sylvan back bruised here. And once again, it's gonna be Garnett's with that judge here.
Trying to jump back. In the meantime, Fox controls the entry. Meteor goes down. Everybody, however,
I was
around
gonna
the
say he's
backside
got a
of the
straight up
pillars,
lineup here. Oh my goodness, nicely done from TS. Much better. Much better. Okay. The molding's done. We're fine. We're back. They have a lot of money though, so they can kind of tank this. It's a perfect round for GenG though in terms of money. Like everyone's money's gonna be great for a little bit. Foxes needed to ult there. It was hard situation because they were gonna get wrapped anyway. It probably would have been one of those rounds where he would have used his ult and then they wouldn't have got anything for it. So I think honestly holding on to it was fine. They just needed to have their gun out. It was the safer thing to do.
You know, it was a bit of a tactical backfiring there at the start of
the EU games are in 2 hours from now, just under. Ooh, fast into this. We'll play double box and nice overwhelm. You've seen 2 here. Do you want to back out?
Goes rushing in. Meteor gonna find
You want to back out?
Looks to trade it back. Can't quite drag down fast enough, but now suddenly
huge one-on-one. He has the most perfect ult for a one-on-one. He wanted to pick up the rifle to break the wall. Oh, he used this very early, actually. He's gonna know exactly where he is, but I think he used this very early.
There's so much time left over here.
The problem is because he's situated in mid, this is still a 50-50 for Fox.
It doesn't really tell you much, right? Keep in mind, TS is at about half HP. It looks like, you know, Fox says, all right, we'll flip the coin. Is there any sound today? There's not.
Doesn't see anything.
Flash goes in. He's going to hear that as well, so he gets info. He can speed up now. He has his own flash and dog fit information. He knows that he's over towards site. He could feel comfortable to choose his dog, but it also means that if he did do it, the guy would be wrapping around and could own him. Flash goes in, back of sight, puff. Oh, damn, nicely handled in the end. Holy hell, I really wanted GenG to cancel this in heaven. They saw so many numbers, I wanted them to go back. Are they talking about the same thing? I'm not sure. What a sick run from Foxes, though. He did great.
Fox was considering going for the operator. I don't know if he's going to be able to actually get there in time.
He's not going to get this hop in time.
No. That is not the gun you were looking for. But I mean, it's again just one of these moments where things
Hey,
start off
this round was
incredibly
nice.
well
That they
for
got the 2
GenG.
kills. They carried on
I
going
would love
early.
to know what Talon's 4v5 conversion rate right now is, because
I mean,
it
Jit
seems
Boys
like it's
did
gotta be
insane in
through the
heaven
roof.
as well. Both of them did.
I mean, so far here, Talon really, when it matters most, pulling it together here. They've got a showstopper in hand.
Everyone's
Let's see where Garnet's wants
because
to
it's
go.
such a close round. Talon's money is
They might try to
pretty
just kinda
low.
get the jump on the garage, but I think basically GenG's ready.
He's rushing. He knows what they're over here in Ramen.
Oh,
Man,
the
even
wall
with
actually got
investment,
him
trying to
killed,
cut
I
it
think.
off. Sylvan still ends up getting taken down with the splash damage.
It's a nice strat.
Get into this
Nice
moment
fast
where
strat.
you don't have
Instant
your smoke
reaction
flare.
over towards A. We got double
You
kill
really
trip.
get
It's a nice
yourself
setup in general as
into
well.
these sides. Meteor's looking to be the tip of the spear to try to push them across the line, but now he's going to be spotted. Shots flying.
It's okay, boss. We went on you. No one saw it.
Meteor gets into the back of screen, so get the punish here on a Jit Boys. Turn the flash. TS. Go ahead. Hold it down. Gets that kill, but suddenly a 2v3. A 2v2. Meteor has another dash.
Meteor relocating over here. They got to reconfigure their position for now.
He wants to get some heals from TS is what he wants.
Addy closing in.
Heals he shall receive. The dash about to expire.
Ooh,
TS, however,
TS.
finds Patty Pan. Swing onto the corner. Garnet's, however, winning that fight, and now
Big right click.
a battle of the duelists.
Pretty far away.
That's swinging in, and Meteor will find
Nicely
it.
handled from
9 to
Meteor.
9,
Oh
tied
boy.
up once more.
That was something.
Gonna be
else.
thinking about that
about
that
that
missed
clutch
kill
play in the
for
previous
sure in
round,
terms of
but
this
here
one.
it is
Forced
from
them down to
GenG,
eco pretty costly on
pulling
this
it
one.
back
Nice round for
together.
GenG. Finally broke the economy. The economy's looking good. They got some ults as well. They're in a much better spot. Like this round though. I thought it was cool. As if the wall actually got him the kill. That's incredible.
About their odds if this ends up going to Haven.
Yeah, I think it likely will here. GenG really, I think, playing a much tighter game here as we get further along here in the second half.
Still feels like it's far too close to call, but multiple ultimates stacked up. Jit Boys just with the Neural Theft. Shadows traveling. Patty Pan, obviously this time with just the Sheriff, doesn't want to go for that aggressive TP forward into garage.
All right, this is a pretty crazy stack here. Right. Well, God, it's the first one.
Just as they wanted to go aggro.
Flash not connecting really.
Pretty good timing in the end. Nicely done for GenG. Got a lot of money as well on this one.
Here, right? So,
It's a big kill.
Not a bad idea, but ultimately it's going to be a pretty tough one. Cruz gets a kill.
Guys, almost gets a second.
Yeah.
One more bullet would have taken out TS.
Jit Boys looking for anything he can do to kind of force GenG to buy a little bit more here. It's neck and neck, looking like this GenG spike is going to blow up, and they're going to go back up into the lead, 10 to 9.
Some added damage here from Jit Boys would be nice. Walled off out of alley. 2 people staring up in towards
You want to say something? I would ban you for it. Damn.
Sheriff. Instead, I mean, call could just be to back off, go towards alley, go to that walled position, wait for the spike to explode. It looks like he does want to try to inflict some form of damage, but Meteor will be able to get him in the end.
Yeah.
10 to 9.
Excellent round.
Looking
but,
good. Talon timeout
we
maybe.
expect Talon to
Big
drop
buy
here,
round.
right? Only pistols.
They eco afterwards.
They're gonna be
They're up
buying
against a
heavy
lot of
this time
ults.
around.
They gotta try something.
A lot of different tools as far as ultimates go here. And so
Okay, what do they got?
Called, not surprisingly. Talon needs to figure out how to just skip ahead and close it out. In an upcoming round or two that is going to have a lot of complexity and a lot of different types of tactics that can be employed here with so many ultis available.
Pressure now mounting. This is the second timeout used for Talon. It's all just before round 7, now before round 20. It's GenG up to double digits. Talon want to match and then overtake. You can see the money not there for an operator. Even if it was, I'm not sure if they would go for it. But need to get themselves back into the driver's seat here. Try to tie this up, and they've got some solid ults to work with here to try to make that happen. Fox as well.
Look
2
at
away
this
from
money.
The Seekers once more.
Some King support here with the sign. And, you know, let's remember that there's going to be options here. Cruz with a retake here on the defender's side with his ulti available. But this is really coming down to the wire right now.
Okay.
Get the setup going.
Man, the money diff right now is crazy.
It's 4 ults.
GenG can pretty much get up to 12 with this one. or a good chance for it.
Very
Talon
scrappy.
looking like they want to go aggro
heavy
because
stack
there's a
over
lot
here
of
in B.
ults. Looks like they
It
don't
is
want to get
just
Exect on. I say
Jet Boys
Exect
over
on,
here
but like
bearing
it's not
down
the
in the
best
distance.
ults anyway. They
push
take
out of
B
the
main
garage,
heavy.
see
They
that
set up
nobody's here.
over towards B main. They can now leave one person here. And they want to see if they time them over towards middle. Flash went in, didn't hit anyone.
Do this somewhat swiftly. At least want to investigate mid a little bit more where that their mail is smoked off for the time being. But Patty going to be reporting that he sees nothing. As soon as the Seekers come out, that might be the call here.
Man, good luck to Jet Boys.
Waited back here over at screens. Gets the
That'll
reveal.
do.
God, that takes him down. Gets the reveal.
Damn, the
Meteor
double
takes him
kill
out.
trips.
Neural Theft now. Chuck through, gets a reveal into everybody else's Patty.
Patty's instant ult over towards site, and he's just straight up jeweling everyone.
Good Lord, what a hold on the
Oh,
site.
man, there's some crazy good shots into this round once the cages have gone down.
Almost
Nice
did it for a
shots.
second there, but, that is all going to go down to Jet Boys. The
Two people
clutch.
survived,
The fact that he
so
was able to
money's still
control the
low.
site and create that much chaos upon the entry of GenG, so impressive.
Nobody clearing out. These trap wires, the reveals just coming through one after the other. I mean, that's about as perfect as a round as you could hope for.
Yeah.
If you are a Cypher player.
Very clean play.
It's 10 to 10.
So we're already going into that next round. Only 2 ultis available now.
Oh
here for
boy,
GenG.
B main.
Half already.
B main fight.
Feel somewhat
TP for
happy
TP.
to have them.
Oh, he just beat him there.
I mean, he's
Did
been
they
going
lose
for
their
this almost
smoker?
every
Everyone can go back and play
single
Crossfires
round.
now.
Knows that Sylvan
They might have to
matchup is
instant
playing
react.
on
Yeah,
this
B main,
side.
they're trying to work out. They saw stun.
punish.
Wait, they saw everything. Stun, flash, nades, and they got killed by the Omen. They know there's only one person A.
This time actually readjusting that trap wire in case it's going to be that updraft to try to get themselves up into heaven.
Look at this trip.
Instead, cleared out before they drop. Slow orb. Set.
Big Jewel.
God
Okay,
damn.
Big Jewel goes the way of that. Goddead still has his
Spam
res
comes
as well, but he
towards
also
TS,
has the
somehow it doesn't
spike.
get damaged at all.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot more manageable to try to control this site here on the A side. Everybody coming in from the top here from Talon.
Trailblazer checking through. Wants to dive in event, see if there's anybody with that late lurk.
It's a hard retake.
Watching here.
Garnett's going to try to wrap around from the bottom. There is TS waiting on the other side.
At the flash.
Damn, nicely done.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, he
Buys
did
some time.
great.
Set
Slip
up
the net a bit. Meteor, meanwhile, finding the first kill. Many
Big
necessary,
Jewel.
Patty Pan able to find two.
No way, got two.
Three kills
There's a
the
res here,
He's
but
here, but I mean, there's just no good targets, no good chance.
Oh, it's
to
not
actually
planning
use
for
it
this
down.
guy.
It all comes down to TS. Trying to hold things down. Spike
No
getting
time,
closer and
right?
closer. We get interrupted. That might be enough. Even then, it's still so close.
Oh.
They can't get it in time.
So close on this one.
Slows
Nicely
the
done with the
approach
calling, right?
just enough.
They put the pieces together.
Able to have that
They
spike
realized there were
go
4
off.
people here. Even though they lost the
Scrappy
smoker,
indeed,
instant
but
reaction
now
over towards
GenG
here, and it
at
all kind of
11,
just came down
Talon
to the Cypher duel, to
back
be
on
honest
yet
with you.
Another eco, it would seem.
Yeah. I don't know that they can recover from this. Really, literally coming down to
Their
fractions
money's
of a
really
second.
low.
They weren't able to get that thing diffused in time. And now Talon, they may have to fight just for the...
Yeah, money's really low. Got an eco,
overtime.
most
I
likely
don't
the
know how else
12th,
they can do it.
unless we see something really wild. Fake
this time,
TP over towards here.
taking the
Gotta
TP.
worry about the corner this
Yeah.
time.
They swing up very quickly to check.
Good adjustment there.
Orb grab from Garnett's, trying to get closer to that showstopper. I mean, it's the next nearest ult that they have, other than, I suppose, Jet Boys.
Yeah, they're going to take their time. All right, he's going to take the dart out.
King just investigating, sets up his own camp.
Yeah.
Eventually gets
Against the
cleared out.
low buy, we're now using the
Garnett's gonna
dog for heaven. Thank
No
you
damage.
very much.
Oh, okay, almost landing right on
At least
top
we're
of
learning
that
from the
nade.
mistakes.
On
That's
top of
the main
door
thing.
here,
We
tries
can
to
all
escape. They're going to get pushed back out. You know,
learn
can we
from
get
our
those sheriff
mistakes.
shots,
That's great.
Those moments that sometimes happen where you really do pull that thrifty off.
It's what happened in the second round of this map, and could still happen yet again. Granted, the Garnets and Cruz working without those sheriffs in hand.
One person fake at the moment, just trying to feel it out. Maybe they need to.
Continuing to apply pressure around that A side of the map, and now the entry onto the B site starts to come through. Flash in the back of sight, confirm some presence there. Garnet's dropping on the top.
That looked wild.
Turn finds the kill. Jet Boys good for
Tried to
one.
flood
Gets
side with the
punish
3
off
that
the
were here.
Lurking King, but now
Managed to get the
site
kill
is
on the
taken.
lack. So Jit Boys now has a gun. Gets the heal out as well.
Yeah.
And yeah,
They should push
GenG
one
looking
off. I mean,
looking
fingers
decent to
crossed
take
for
this
it,
to
but it's hard
12.
to imagine. GenG knows they just got to get
They've been
that
looking pretty
12.
good on their
They are
Byrons.
So close to closing this out.
Smokes dropping down.
One enemy remaining.
Quickly dealt with, clear it up.
My eyes are down.
Can't
gosh.
tag here from Shit Boys. Let's find one, but I mean, everybody knows exactly where you are. Just staring at you.
You'd imagine actually pulling anything off here.
Jesus.
Gets God dead. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Still already a flashy enough kill, and with that, I mean, could just take your exit, could just take your death from here on out. You do a little bit of added damage, you get one step closer to having that ult online, going into what could very well end up being the final round of the map.
Yeah.
12 to
Think
10,
about it
GenG,
too much.
1 round away from
Probably
extending
the same
this all
thing.
the way into map 3.
Match point.
It really does feel like GenG might be able to cross that line, but let's see what Talon can do. They've got to do it twice.
Okay, 2
Talon.
chances.
You know, they played well,
2
but
chances.
GenG is
Been looking
just able to
pretty
kind of
decent
that
on their
first
attacks,
stay ahead.
especially once they had started getting money. It's been
Back to
looking
all those clutch moments where it was a
yeah,
1 versus
it's been looking
1 or a
convincing.
1 versus 2, and it really was as good as Talon was. GenG had
Oh,
their
we do a
moments, and
double
here they
kill trip,
are.
same place as this? Oh no, okay, change up at the end.
A lot of it has been. I mean, it was a little bit quiet at the beginning from him. It was King very much leading the charge, but TS has started becoming neck and neck with him as we got into that halftime, and now has taken the lead. That's something that you certainly do love to see from your IGL. Especially on his long-awaited return.
Flash down bottom middle, but they're kind of holding for this.
That tap
Raze gets set up.
was heard. The
Uh-oh.
cam is just tracking him, but he's just going to go ahead and drift his way back down
Now,
the ramp.
in mid, we got Garnets wedged right up in a position. They could get the jump.
The problem with this is, unless he gets the Sage, it's not worth, because Sage has
Yeah,
res.
good escape there.
Flashing the
Yeah,
counter
I had
strike,
to
not
get out
really
of there.
fast enough, but I mean, this could just end up being a full mid crunch. You see 3 people getting ready to shift their way over here in towards Vance.
Damn, nice
Angel's
dog
dropped
stun
down
dash.
A little underhand, but Meteor still finding the kill.
Patsy's gotta
Now
kill
on
everyone.
RB's site. Smoke across, res in.
Omen
good
flash
measure.
for Omen
GenG
flash.
looking to get this over the finish line.
All right,
He's
Pat
done
gets
great.
another.
W forwards with
Doing
this.
some work.
Big Jewel.
And then Turquoise
Ooh.
comes in. It's a 2 versus 3 now.
2v3 with the HP bars here from Pat.
Still looking
So very
decent
low.
though for GenG.
Spike not planted yet.
No, it is not.
Look at
TP
this
available
luck. Did
here,
they expect it?
but they
Oh my
think
god.
that they're gonna chicken out and go to A. They can intercept
Oh,
there.
I mean, fair play. He
This might be
expected
the
it.
end of it, and it is.
Yeah,
We'll
he
miss the
did
final
expect it,
kill,
but,
Goddead coming away with it as Patty Pat
wasn't
gets
there in
taken
it.
down.
Nicely done from
GenG
GenG.
Not allowing
They definitely looked in
themselves
control in some
to
of
be
these
2-0'd here.
Byrons.
They closed it out 13 to 10 to extend this all the
Not
way
too many
into
mistakes
a
in there.
map 3.
Only a few.
It does seem like if we could go
We didn't get
back,
too
it was
angry,
the
it's good.
moment where Talon was forced into that eco round. They could have maybe won that and pulled through.